There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Red Raiders will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats offense will get the ball first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Oakley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Johnson looking to throw. Hauls it in. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Pulls it in, it's Joyner. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And the Red Raiders getting set on first and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's second and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Grabbed over the middle, it's Eakin. And they swarm him under. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Got it looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Eakin. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. On the move, it's Joyner. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Virgil. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Carter. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Morton. Trying to set up the screen. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Hit as he throws. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle, it's Virgil. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This is a designed run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Bradley. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. One final play before the end of the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Oakland. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Edwards.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Did a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing 7 to Army. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Gets it out fast. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Virgil. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas Tech has it back and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Slithers into space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. To throw, it's Morton. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Oakland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Virgil. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wideouts either side. Back to pass. quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You just can't take a sack on second down there in the red zone because that's already been the problem for this offense. They've been having to settle for field goals and not score touchdowns. They have been able to drive the football, but just not finishing those drives. And the pass rush of this defense is right now a big reason why.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Johnson wants to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal.
He's got it on the outside. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the sideline. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And and a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Finding an escape route. Still on his feet at the 40. Breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Johnson looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. It's complete to the right. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man down the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just keep slinging it. Looking left. With the catch, it's Bradley. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll try the run. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Grabbed over the middle, it's Eakin. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're going to run it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Give to the back. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They move on top here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking for space, it's Irvin. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. On the move. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Gets it past the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll toss it to the left. Nice move to keep running. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Johnson looking to throw. Complete out of the backfield. And how about this defense? Wouldn't let him throw it into the end zone and then swarming to make the tackle to stop them short. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The give to the fullback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On his way from around the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man, it's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down, he'll throw it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive under 2 minutes to play. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Trailing by a touchdown. Getting late in the fourth. And this is a huge, perhaps a defiant. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico State.
Makes the grab. It's Eakin.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He'll keep it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Irvin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Wants to fire on second down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this is going to be incomplete on third. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. absolutely center cut. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Snagged in the middle. It's Eakin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.